What is up, guys? This is my Superman and Lois, episode 14 of season 1, The Eradicator. That's what it's titled. This is my review of it. I'm sorry, I always mess those things up. I have them in my head and I just don't say them correctly, but that's okay. Overall, I thought this episode was great. I really enjoyed it. I don't think, nothing can ever beat, that high or that greatness we had from episode 7 to 11, but I think this could rival it. We had some very meh episodes recently with 12 and 11, but I am looking forward to the finale. But I'm rambling, so let's roll that intro. This episode starts off with Morgan Edge, and he is still absorbing the sun. Props to him, because once he gets done, we flash forward to 3 weeks later, where he doesn't get done. He's stuck at the sun for a month. That's impressive, man. But Clark, Lois, and the kids are all talking, and it's the beginning talk where somebody gets mad or there's a joke or something. You know the thing. But then Clark and Lois have to talk, and then Lois goes to see Sam, and Sam's mad because of the paper that Chrissy Bobo wrote in the newspaper. So that's basically what happens in the beginning. We have so many photos to cover in the beginning that I just ran through in 30 seconds. So yeah, but that's basically what's going on in the beginning. So, yeah, I really enjoyed this episode. I think a show like this that can make you think that a main character could actually die, and you feel for a side character like Sam and how everybody's hating on him. I think that a show like that, it really helps the show overall. And, yeah, but, then Clark goes to visit Lana, and, they're acting like, Clark's there to look at the home or whatever, when we know that's not true, and they're just messing around, and Clark confronts her yeah, my best friend lived here, and it's a her, and I feel like she's been, avoiding me. And Lana's yeah, I'm sorry, we've just had this whole mess and everything. It's just been so stressful and complicated. And Clark's oh yeah, I get it. I just wanted to check up on you. And she's oh, that's very kind of you, blah, 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 blah. And they talk, and Clark's hey man, don't leave Smallville. You guys don't have to. All the other people can suck it. Because you guys are the ones who have to stay. And Clark's just really trying to convince her to stay. Not just for him, but also for Jordan. Because, but then it'll be oh, they stayed here for Jordan, but they broke up. What? Because, it's a CW show. There's going to be some crap like that. But then Sarah was oh, that didn't go well. And Jordan's yeah, I heard it. And Sarah's how did you hear that? Which, yeah, I just want to say, I think it's either a 50-50 chance that Sarah finds out about Jordan's powers and Clark is Superman next episode. I think Sam Lane has a possibility of dying next episode because Eric Valdez, the person who plays Kyle, is in Vancouver quarantining to shoot season 2 right now. So yeah, but they eventually kiss outside after talking about some boring crap, and Sarah's sister Sophie finds them, and she's oh, I'm gonna tell Mom. And if you have a little sibling, you know about that. Anything you do, it's just, I'm gonna tell Mom. Or maybe that's just me, I don't know. But then we have a scene between John and John. Okay. John and Jonathan are talking and working together with, the hammer. Oh, sorry. And, how much energy it now has. Kind of sending up, John Henry Irons saving Lois Lane later in the episode. But then we cut to the sun. I'm sorry, I didn't know I speak like that. I don't have anything. I'm just trying to save time. Morgan Edge is finishing absorbing the sun, and then, or parts of the sun, and, yeah. He is now the Eradicator. Da da. Oh, dun dun dun. Ooh, I dropped something. But then we cut to high school where Clark and Lois go to the information meeting about the DOD and this stuff about Morgan Edge that they're gonna release to the public or not release. But they are protesting. I'm sorry, I suddenly got really tired, man. I gotta tell you why this video is so late, okay? It was my first day of school today. So I didn't have time, and I was super busy until like 7, so it's like 8 right now, and I'm recording this video, God. But, we have this scene where Lana and Kyle talk, and that's about it. Man, I still haven't watched What If, and that came out today. I've been busy, I'm sorry. What If review coming out tomorrow, by the way, if you're interested. But Kyle basically tells her, it doesn't matter what the Kents say, they're very nice, but we gotta do what we want. We can't let other people influence us. That's not what he says, because he's letting other people influence him. But, General Lane talks to the public, and, they don't take it so well. And, they want to know when the troops are leaving, and Sam's like, we can't tell you that. Or, they want to know when, if it's a problem with the mines, why can't you just, move the troops to the mines? Or whatever. And, yeah, all of them are valid questions, or they aren't valid, but they're actual questions. They're not mainly just complaints or something, but Clark tries to calm down because, he's Smallville's good boy, or Smallville's boy. So, he eventually gets the question of, where's Morgan Edge right now? He can't reveal that information because he does not know that information. And then Derek Powell's mother comes in, who played Maggie Sawyer on Smallville. And then this lady's like, his death is in I forgot what the word is. They're researching it. So, and Lois speaks up, and she's like, you have no idea what it's like to lose a child. I wish Lois would have been like, yes, I do, bitch, and stuff like that. But no, she's just like, oh my god. She's just like, ah. But then Sam gets informed about Morgan Edge breaking out Leslie Lar. So, earlier, also, Lois told the press that, Morgan Edge, we don't know where he is. That's why nobody will tell you. So, yeah, Morgan Edge breaks, Leslie Lar out of prison, and that's about it for that scene. And then, I have the scene, because Jordan and Jonathan went to a party. There is this lady who talked to Jonathan, and she's like, hey, yeah, I did try to use you for information, but I also think you're a really cool guy and stuff like that. I was new here a couple of years ago. I moved from Central City to get here. Maybe I can show you the ropes around and stuff. And Jonathan's like, okay, as long as it's not the water tower. And, this lady's like, of course, but that's all there is around here, the water tower. Do you think there's something else cool in a place called Smallville? But, well, why did I say Bill? Well, that's a connection to the Flash, which I think is really cool, because Superman and Lois doesn't connect to any Arrowverse show, like, directly. I mean, Oliver was mentioned when Diggle appeared. Diggle did appear. But then Sarah appears at, Jordan's party after being told about... I'm skipping a lot of scenes, I'm sorry. After being told that her parents will have to move. So she barges in, and all the football people are like, yo, what's up? Why are you bothering us? And, Sarah's like, shut up, and she's just having a really hard time. So, her and Jordan talk, and Jordan can't really, believe what she's saying, because she said that there wouldn't be one, like, a buyer that would buy her house, because all these people are leaving Smallville, and obviously that was kind of a lie, because someone is buying her house. But how is she supposed to know? She was looking out optimistically, but, yeah, it's just kind of meh. But, I know Eric Valdez is in season 2, so how are they gonna have them in season 2 if they're not in Smallville? I don't know. But, Morgan Edge is in Metropolis right now. And Superman and Lois barge through. So, the Eradicator is born. And what happened to John Henry's Earth is about to happen here. They talked to Leslie Lar real quick. But it's just no use. And, yeah, man. The Battle of Metropolis, where John Henry Irons says the Superman brought down Metropolis within 7 minutes. It's about to happen. While 4 new Kryptonian beings rise, obviously being possessed by the, I forgot his name. Equator? No. Morgan Edge, or whatever. And he speaks Kryptonian language, and, Leslie Lar fights, Steel, while Superman takes care of 3 of the guys. So they start attacking. Obviously, people have already died. It's not like Man of Steel. Superman takes out 1, and it's not like Man of Steel, though. So Superman takes out 1, he's fighting the others, and it's just, am I the only one who thought, Superman's cape was a little weird this episode? But, then there's the fight between Leslie Lar and John Henry Irons, where Leslie Lar really has the up hand and, like, the win the battle, because during the fall, John Henry Irons' hammer got deactivated. So he's like, hey, Helmet, activate the hammer, like, I need it. So, in the fight, sorry, I was looking for words, another Kryptonian being, the 4th one, lands to fight John Henry Irons too. And remember when we got these set photos, we thought they would be from the finale. But, no. It's really cool that they lied that way. I think that was the official thing too. But, yeah. They fight, and back in Smallville at the party, the kids see to turn on the news because something's happening in Metropolis, and they see this fight, or no, the precursor to the fight in the aftermath with, the news and stuff. So, they're like, once they see Morgan Edge, are they like, oh my god, is that Morgan Edge? I think it's gonna come out that Morgan Edge was like, hey, secretly, I guess they could just tell the truth, not about, like, the mind control stuff, but Lois goes to the roof of the GNC building, and also, I forgot there was a Dan Jurgens reference with a street earlier, so, Lois reports the news for that girl who she was talking to in episode 11, so, it's just a nice Daily Planet connection, and I think Lois has a new job if she does have to be fired from the Christy Bobo's, newspaper, but, they're watching TV, and you know what happens? Leslie Lar comes up behind Lois Lane, directly mirroring the shot from episode 7 where Superman kills Lois Lane. And John even whispers to Jordan, this is how she died on John Henry Irons' Earth. And the camera woman luckily alerts her of it. And I don't know why that didn't happen on her and Superman's Earth. Maybe there was a tripod or something. But it alerts Leslie Lar, and no matter what, Lois still sees her, but Steel, fixing his wrong and still saving Lois Lane, throws his hammer as Leslie Lar's eyes light up, and Steel hits Leslie Lar with the hammer, saving Lois Lane, and it's just like a woohoo! Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm sorry. My brain, I'm a little sleepy. But it's just an awesome moment. And Lois just keeps reporting because that's what an awesome reporter does. And it's not just called Superman. It's called Superman and Lois. And Sarah even says, Jordan, your mom is awesome. So that's a win-win for everybody. But then Superman brings down the last two guys that need to be taken care of. So Superman and John Henry Irons are like, okay, you gonna take on Morgan Edge now? But before they do, he has a force field that like blasts them away, and I don't know how they're gonna stop him, man. I'm being honest. I'm very intrigued what's gonna happen next episode, and yeah, he just flies away when they try to attack him. So then we're at the party, and Sam Lane comes in, picking up Jordan and Jonathan, and because he called and Jonathan didn't answer earlier, so one of the teenagers asks, "What's going on with Morgan Edge?" And Sam's like, "Oh, you think I would give classified information to a teenager?" But they take back Sarah home because that would be easier. But Morgan Edge lands on the way home, or to everybody's houses. It lands in front of the car, so Sam doesn't stop. He just full on hits Morgan Edge, man, and it's a big car crash and everything. I think Jonathan may have even broke his arm even more, because remember, his arm is still in like a sprain, a little bit. I don't think it is fully, but remember, back in episode 6, Jordan broke his arm, and yeah, Morgan Edge just looks so creepy this episode. He looks like a reanimated corpse possessed by the Eradicator. It's just really weird. But, cool, too. Sam tells Jonathan, to grab a kryptonite gun that's in the glove box, and that's exactly what Jordan does. And it's just so cool seeing him with this weapon. I think I probably put in the thumbnail. But, he grabs it and he points it at Morgan Edge. And, I don't know, I just wanted a cool shot of him, so that's what the next picture is going to be. Yeah, I just yawned. I hope you yawned too. But, yeah, this is horrible audio. Just give the video a dislike, man. Jonathan fires. He fires, and Morgan Edge disappears. But then, he flies away, and they're all like, where'd he fly off to? And he rips off the side of the car door, and takes, Jordan. And as Sarah climbs out, the last thing Jordan says to her is, "I love you," and he gets taken away, and it's just like, what? How? What? It's just such a WTF moment. Yeah. And they cry. She cries, and it all happens. Jonathan is like, "Oh my God, Jordan!" And you can see, like, how messed up he is. But everybody's just caring for Jordan right now. Of course. But it's just kind of sad that nobody focuses on Jonathan. And Jonathan's like, okay, come on. Go! Go back home! He yells that at Sarah. And, y'all think he's gonna get powers next episode? Like, in the last, 10 minutes? John's powers are going to activate, and he's going to be able to save the day. Because his arm did heal really fast, man. And he goes to check on Sam, and Sam's like, don't worry about me. Go call your dad. And that's exactly what Jonathan does. He calls Superman, who is getting done with questioning Leslie Lar and everything that happened in Metropolis. So he flies away, and he goes to Jordan, and no, not Jordan, Jonathan, and Jonathan doesn't even give him 10 seconds to speak. He's like, Dad, Jordan got taken by Morgan Edge. Go! And that's basically all he says. I don't know why I have 2 photos for this, but it's just so cool and of an epic moment. And yeah, Superman flies up into space, and he sees if he can listen to Jordan or find him anywhere. But he simply just can't. It's kind of sad, man. But as this is happening, Morgan Edge takes Jordan to maybe to a nuclear reactor place. You can tell that by the... It looks like the one we went to in the pilot. I don't know. But, yeah, Jordan gets blasted with all this Eradicator energy, this blue energy. It looks super cool, man. But, yeah, in between these scenes, Superman, I don't know why he couldn't hear it. Maybe it's because, the reactor thing led or something. I don't know. But, yeah, Superman goes back down to Earth, and he tells Lois about the whole situation. Lois is like, no, you are gonna go back up there and find him. This is not acceptable, man. And she just cries about it, and there's nothing she can do, so... Yeah, it's just a lose-lose on both sides. Well, it's a lose and a win on both sides, kind of. But we'll get into that win in like a minute, man. Or I don't know. I just want to finish this. Sorry, I'm sorry. Jordan, back in the reactor plant, he I'll just put it bluntly. He gets eradicated, and there's someone possessing his body now. He is part Kryptonian, so I don't know if this could fully work, but I'm pretty sure he gets possessed by Zalro or Morgan Edge's father. It's Morgan Edge's father, but I don't know the name. I'm pretty sure it's Zalro then, though. But yeah, that's the bum like WTF moment. And yeah, it was just such a cool moment. I'm excited for the next episode. I cannot wait. And, yeah. But that was my review for Superman and Lois Season 14 episode... No, Season 1 episode 14, The Eradicator. I hope you enjoyed the review, man. And, I enjoyed hosting you. No, I actually did. I'm just very sleepy. I'm sorry. Well, in that case, go down in the description, follow our socials. We have a bunch of videos that you can watch that are way better than this down below. And subscribe, like the video, comment, share. But goodbye, stay safe, and goodbye.